Today, we are going to be playing Pokemon Emerald, but the entire map is randomized. See this PC in Oldale Town? Boom! Now I'm in the abandoned ship. Or let me just get out of this Pokemon Center real quick and I'm in the first gym. Or maybe this random house in Mossdeep that randomly leads me to the Ho-Oh encounter. The goal of this challenge is to beat all gyms and Elite 4 members in order before facing the one and only Wallace. And in today's video, we are going to complete it. Well, kinda. If you want to play this for yourself, I will leave a link to Pointcrow's Reddit where you can read more and download the mod. Before the video begins, only 2% of you guys are subscribed, so if you want to see more videos like these, leaving a sub would help me out a lot. Thanks. I named myself Kanto, went inside my house, and set the time to 4:20. Nice. The professor wanted some help, so I picked Trico as my Pokemon and absolutely destroyed Zigzagoon. I was then tasked by the professor to go beat May, but the challenge began the moment I set foot in Oldale Town. I decided to enter the Pokemon Center and was transported to the abandoned ship. It's been a really long time since I've last been here and just randomly decided to enter the closest door on my right, which brought me to the Mirage Tower. And then when I went up the ladder, I was in a dead end in the Meteor Falls. I also got a PP up. I tried a different door and was somewhere in the magma hideout. I took the next exit and surprisingly was still here. The next exit brought me to Mount Pyre, where I encountered a Shuppet and died. I made my way back and was curious if the holes on the ground brought me somewhere, and it did, to the Team Aqua hideout. I now realize how annoying this challenge was going to be, especially with how many spinning platforms were in this area alone. I took one on the left and I was in Lily Cove City. Went inside a random house, teleported to Sky Pillar, fell down the hole which did not bring me to a new location, went down the stairs, magically opened the doors to Sutopolis, entered the Pokemon and was sent to the Victory Road. Made my way back to Sutopolis, went to another house where I found Fortree City, felt kinda lost so I went back where I came from, which was Sky Pillar, encountered a Sableye, died, and somehow ended up in Fallorbird Town. Now the bike shop was located in the Pokemart, so I decided to get one. I made my way back to Oldale Town because I realized that I did not have my running shoes yet, but got sidetracked and decided to enter the Pokemart where I was transported to the contest hall, which then brought me to the Lily Cove Mall, and now I had to explore every single floor of this place. One of the stairs brought me to Dewford City, and the house next to it was a Pokemon Center, and the stairs going up to it was the first gym. I decided to challenge Roxanne where I destroyed both of her Geodudes and got bopped by Nosepass. One of the buildings in Fortree City brought me to Sky Pillar, and the exit was the first floor of Mount Pyre, I think. I went to the exit with the red carpet and was in the third gym. I said screw it and went back to Little Root to finally get my running shoes. Ended up in the Team Magma base. Graveler decided to blow up and now I was on the other side of Sutopolis. I found an entrance that led me to the back of the wall encounter, which was pretty funny. Went inside the house, which was clearly not his but some random couple's house. Was in the Team Aqua base and took a portal that brought me to the museum where Team Aqua was just chilling there. Was absolutely confused because I thought I had to pay the exit. Went out the door and now I was at the daycare. Are you guys keeping up? I ended up doing some training in Mount Pyre, defeated some trainers and ended up losing to one of them and was transported to Evergrande City. Inside the Pokemon League was the herb shop, which was absolutely useless, but what made it worse is that the exit of the Victory Road was a dead end to the Meteor Falls. So I decided to knock myself out and ended back at Evergrande City. At this point, I was starting to think that I was in a loop and even used an escape rope just to make sure that it confirmed my suspicions. After looking at all the possibilities, I had to restart from the beginning. Now buckle in your seatbelts because the rest of this video is going to be an absolute roller coaster. You ready? Oh, and I also took some notes with paint to make sure that I didn't get lost. I decided to clear the entire of Lily Cove Mall, so I started with the first floor and went upstairs. It brought me to Seafloor Cavern and took the nearest exit, which brought me to the Desert Ruins. When I got out of it, I was in front of Sky Pillars and the doors were closed. So I decided not to clear the entirety of Lily Cove Mall and made my way to Verdant Turf, where one of the houses brought me to the Pokemon Center, the abandoned ship, and then the Marine Cave, where we had the possibility to catch Kyogre. This was a really good find because if I caught it, beating all of the gyms would be a cakewalk. But before doing that, I decided to evolve Trico into Grovyle, explore some more areas until I ran into this house in Mossdeep that brought me to the Cave of Origins and then at the top of Naval Rock where Ho-Oh resides. I thought that you would be able to save in front of it before battling, but I guess not. I took some extra notes and went to challenge Roxanne again where I destroyed her entire team. Then, went to go catch Ho-Oh to make my life a little easier. Because of what just happened, I went back to Seafloor Cavern to catch Kyogre, and now with 2 legendaries, I was pretty sure that we can finally beat this challenge. I ended up finding the Seafloor Cave where we had to fight Archie, and it was pretty weird because seeing Kyogre there right after catching it made absolutely no sense, but we destroyed him nonetheless and then got soft locked because I didn't have Surf or Fly. After some more exploring, I found the Elite 4 member Sydney, and this was the first major mistake of the run. For some reason, I thought that beating him would not cause any issues because I thought that the battle reset if I were to come back here again, but it turns out I was wrong. So I kept going and beat Maxie at Mount Chimney and found the second gym, which was located at the bottom. Brawly stood no chance against Groudon, made my way to the third gym located at Mount Pyre, where Ho-Oh soloed his entire team, went to activate the Groudon cutscene, and Maxie was standing in my way, so I beat him. At the end of the cave, or I guess at the entrance of the cave, was the fourth gym, where Ho-Oh once again obliterated the entire team. Next up was Norman, and this gym was really easy to get in because it was just located in a random house in Fortree City. I went ahead and challenged him, got the badge, and the Wally cutscene began, which confused the hell out of me. Went into Wally's house, which made no sense because if you guys remember, the first time we went inside here, it was not Wally's house. We acquired Surf, did some more exploring where I ran into Drake, and you guessed it, I beat him. I now had 2 Elite Fours done, Grovyle evolved into Sceptile, activated the Rayquaza cutscene for fun. I was finally able to explore Evergrande City because I had Surf, and we ended up finding Groudon. Of course, I challenged him, and after spamming a couple of Ultra Balls, we finally caught it. We now had to find the 6th gym, which was Winona, and it was located in a house in Lily Cove City that brought me to the abandoned ship, and then the Seafloor Cavern, where the gym was located at the end of the puzzle. We then got to Winona, where my Sceptile and Kyogre blasted her entire team, well, mostly Kyogre, and then found the 7th gym located in the gondolas to Mount Chimney. Beating Liza and Tate was a breeze, with Kyogre having Surf and having 2 overleveled legendaries on the team. Finally, the last gym was located on the beach at Slateport City inside the swimming school, if I remember. Completed the classic ice puzzle and made it to my homie Juan, where once again Kyogre just surfed on him. With all the gyms being defeated, I thought that it was time to beat the Elite Four. I found the exit to Sydney and was unable to get in, and at that moment I knew that I was not going to be able to challenge him again due to the fact that we had beat him earlier. Phoebe was located at the Marvel City gym, but in order to get there we had to defeat Wally, and he did not expect me to have legendaries at this stage of the game. We beat him, and inside the gym was the Elite Four member Phoebe. Y'all already know what's about to happen here, and Kyogre just used Surf and the battle was done. At the exit, I was teleported underwater and was soft locked due to the fact that I did not have dive yet. I reset the game and had to find a scenario where we had to help Steven fight the Team Magma members at the mossdeep Space Center. After further exploring, we ended up finding him and beating Team Magma. Now we had to find his house, which was located in Dewford, and we acquired dive. Made my way back to Phoebe, defeated her, and was able to dive up. The final Elite Four member we had to beat was Glacia, and I was able to find the exit to her room at the entrance of the Victory Road. From here, Groudon used Fire Blast, and all of the Elite Four members were defeated. After 8 hours of playing the randomizer and being confused so many times, we finally made it to Wallace, located at the entrance of the Granite Cave in Dewford. We challenged him and Kyogre just used Surf. And boom, we're done. I honestly had so much fun playing this mod and would recommend everyone to give it a try. Oh, and here were my notes. But yeah, that's going to be it for this video. If you guys enjoyed it, make sure to leave a like and a sub. It would mean a lot. And with that, I'll see you guys later. Peace.